You know those moments that change everything? I mean literally everything. Your past, your future, even who you think you are. I had one of those moments 3 nights ago. And trust me, this story, it's going to sound unreal. But every word of it is true. I'm Dr. Sarah Chun. 16-hour shifts in the ER are my normal. That night, I just finished my third back-to-back trauma rotation. 7 car crashes, 2 shootings, and a kitchen accident involving a surprisingly aggressive avocado. Just another Tuesday at Central Hospital. The thing about working in trauma is that you think you understand violence. You think you know how quickly life can change. But nothing, and I mean nothing, prepared me for what happened next. Every hospital worker knows the shortcut through Morrison Alley. I'd taken it hundreds of times, always alert, but never truly scared. My scrubs were hidden under my denim jacket, surgical cap stuffed in my pocket. Just another Tuesday night. Until it wasn't. The footsteps came fast. Before I could turn, my face met brick wall. Hard. A knee pressed into my back, hands roughly grabbing my wrists. Don't move. Hands where I can see them. My hospital ID clattered to the ground as cold metal handcuffs bit into my skin. Through the pain, I tried to explain, "Wrong person, I'm a doctor. Please just check my ID." That's when everything changed. The officer spun me around, probably checking my face against some suspect description. But the moment our eyes met, time just stopped. 15 years ago. Emergency room 4. My mom's working on a hit-and-run victim, critical condition, internal bleeding. I'm 9, watching from the corner, sharing my pudding cup with a crying boy my age. His mom's on the table. 16 hours later, she lives. That boy became Officer Michael Torres, the same man who now had me pinned against a wall. The handcuffs came off instantly, but trust me, this isn't even the crazy part. We ended up at Jerry's Diner across from the hospital, 2 people connected by a 15-year-old miracle trying to process what just happened. That's when he started telling me about his mother, Maria Torres, and her search for the driver who hit her. She never found the driver, but she found something else. Your mother, he said, hands shaking around his coffee cup, didn't just save my mom that night. She saved her sister. Maria Torres was adopted as a baby. During her search for the hit-and-run driver, she uncovered her adoption records. Her birth name? Maria Chen. Twin girls, separated at birth. One became Maria Torres of Brooklyn. The other, my aunt, raised by my grandmother in Queens. The aunt I never knew existed. The aunt my mother never knew she had. The officer who slammed me against a wall wasn't just some kid my mom saved 15 years ago. He's my cousin. Yes, I filed that complaint about the incident. Yes, Officer Torres took his suspension. But family? That's something else entirely. Now every Sunday, we have dinner with his mom, my aunt, who can't stop telling stories about how she and my mother shared the same laugh as babies, the same way of scrunching their nose when they smiled. Turns out, violent encounters can lead to healing ones. You know what's really wild? That night in the ER 15 years ago, when I shared my pudding cup with a crying boy, it wasn't just kindness. It was blood. The same blood that gives Officer Torres, my cousin Michael, the same stubborn determination that runs through every Chen. Life has this crazy way of bringing people together, sometimes gently, like a chance meeting, sometimes violently, like being slammed against a wall, but sometimes it takes a collision to show you where you come from and who you're meant to be. So next time life throws you against a wall, take a good look at the person on the other side. They might just be family.